Ha-cha-chow, cheech-a-cheech. Ha-cha-chow, cheech-a-cheech. When you're exclusive, exclusive, exclusive above, then it's conducive, conducive, conducive of love. Ha-cha-chow, cheech-a-cheech. Ha-cha-chow, cheech-a-cheech.
Wow, here we are. Where are we?
We're here in Ovar, Portugal, on the Atlantic Ocean.
Wow. You know, when you're in Miami or New York and you're on the beach and you're looking out over the ocean and you wonder what's on the other side, this is what's on the other side, the beach in Portugal. And here we are on the beach in Portugal, looking over the Atlantic Ocean, and there's New York on the other side. In fact, the ball is dropping in Times Square.
Now?
No, on New Year's Eve. It is fabulous here. Where are we?
We are in Ovar, Portugal.
Oh, it's like a dream.
Hey, I have a dream yesterday.
You did? Now, come to think of it, so did I. I had a dream. There was a young couple in love, and they were riding on a fish, and the fish was in the sky. What was your dream?
My dream, there was a bird with a funnel in his head, ice skating. And there was a man with a leg and a head, but with no body.
What a great dream. Next time you have that dream, let me know so that I can join you.
Where are we?
This is the city hall of the famous town of Porto in Portugal. Here's the entrance. The girl walks into the entrance. She sees the boy. And her clothes fall off.
What did these people want?
They wanted me to be on the board of directors.
What did you say?
I told them I was not interested. Hey, there's the bird with a funnel on its head that's skating.
Yeah, that's the bird from my dream.
And look, there's a guy with a head and legs and no body.
Yeah, that is from my dream as well.
And look up there. There's a couple riding on a fish and flying through the air. That's the couple from my dream.
Yeah, how did that happen?
Well, anything is possible in a dream.
Who's that?
That is King Josepho of Portugal.
The guy down below doesn't look too happy.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you know, he should be glad he has a hoof over his head.
I wonder why he's being punished.
Well, you see his hand? I guess he gave him the finger. Here we have the splendid government building, La Capitale.
Here in Toulouse, France.
Oui. With many terrific murals. The murals were painted by Henri Martin and other great French artists. And this young lady is upset because she's trying to play the guitar and one of her strings broke. And the teenage daughter is asking her dad for the car keys. He's not giving her the car keys. Now here we have the Lord Mayor, and he is dictating a letter to his secretary.
But his secretary doesn't have her clothes on.
Oh yeah, well it was very hot in those days and there was no air conditioning.
But he has some clothes on.
Oh, well his clothes are symbolic.
It's always been my dream to be in Andorra.
In the beautiful Pyrenees Mountains, and now your dream has come true. Here we have a sculpture by Salvador Dali, La Noblesse du Temps. And Salvador Dali expresses how dreams transcend time and space. Salvador Dali also made a famous movie called Un Chien Andalou, an Andalusian dog. And here's the dog.
Where are we?
This is the Inclis Valley in the Pyrenees Mountains in the country of Andorra. And here we have a herd of Andorran cattle.
Wow. The one on the other end looks like it's dead.
It's not dead, but you know what? That shows that you can see the future. What is the name of this city?
This is Barcelona, Spain.
Wow, you know, my cousin always told me that I should visit Barcelona.
What kind of work does your cousin do?
Oh, he works for the New York Times.
What does he do?
He sweeps up. Well, here we have the National Museum of Catalonian Art, one of the greatest art museums in Europe.
Hey, don't you have another cousin who is an artist?
Yeah, he has very special art. It looks better from far away than it looks from close up.
How far away?
About 2 miles. This is the Palace of Justice.
Yes, in the city of Sofia.
The capital of Bulgaria. And the lion is the national symbol of Bulgaria.
Really?
Yes. Which would you prefer? To be left a lion or to be left alone?
How much is the loan?
That is a question of interest.
Why is it that creatures from our dreams appears in the Bosch painting?
Yes, that was an excellent question. Why are the creatures from our dreams in the Bosch painting? Well, I believe that there are two possible explanations. One is a rational explanation and one is a spiritual or irrational explanation. Rationally, the brain is constantly filtering out information that it's being bombarded with. But when you sleep, all these millions of details that the brain suppresses come to the surface. So in your dream, you might see something that you don't realize you saw many years ago, or that you don't even know that you saw at all. And there's also a spiritual explanation in that when we go to sleep, our souls leave our bodies and are no longer confined or limited by space and time, and therefore they can see anywhere and any time. And you know, it sounds like the spiritual explanation is more rational than the rational one, and that is one of the mysteries of dreams.
Where are we?
Oh, we are in the town of Niš,
In Serbia.
Serbia, in front of the old city walls.
Why do people build walls?
Well, people build walls around their mind in order to not be vulnerable, to protect themselves from insult or humiliation.
No, I mean city walls.
Oh, city walls. Well, a country might build city walls in order to protect themselves from a perceived enemy. But if they put the same amount of work into making that enemy into an ally, then instead of limiting themselves, they'd actually expand.
That sounds the same thing to me.
You know, it is. Well, here we are at the Belgrade Fortress.
Yes, in Belgrade, Serbia.
Fortress and clock tower.
Да. Нет, я как обстановка, установка и обстановка. Как это? Я не помню имя. Я Макин.
This is the statue of Victor.
The symbol of Belgrade. Here we have the marvelous Danube River.
Is it possible to control your dream?
Oh, you're talking about lucid dreaming.
I am?
Yeah, lucid dreaming means that you're aware that you're dreaming while you're asleep. It is possible. The one way to do it, for example, is to meditate before you go to sleep on a certain thing that you will do during your dream. For example, you say to yourself over and over again before you go to sleep, I will have a lucid dream, I will fly in my dream. I will have a lucid dream, I will fly. And it is possible, and it works, and I've done it.
That sounds like it could be dangerous.
No, why would that be dangerous?
Here's the Balkans.
The splendid mountains of Bosnia. And here in Sarajevo, by the Sarajevo Fountain, the Austro-Hungarian Empire clashed with the Ottoman Empire. And they built many fountains.
Who invented the fountains?
I don't know who invented the fountain, but I know who invented the Ferris wheel.
Who?
George Washington.
George Washington.
Yeah, George Washington Ferris. That was his name. It's true.
What's the name of this river?
This is the Sarajevo River, which is called the Milaska.
I wonder where the World War I started.
World War I started at this very spot where an assassin named Gabriele Princip killed and shot the heir to the throne of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, Franz Ferdinand. Earlier that day, only a few hours before, Franz Ferdinand had escaped an additional assassination attempt by a young assassin who threw a bomb at his car. But the car rolled over the bomb, and this car in back, which was a police car, exploded, and the policeman was very badly damaged. A few hours later, Franz Ferdinand went to the hospital to visit the injured police, and in this very spot, the assassin, 17-year-old Gabriele Princip, shot Franz Ferdinand and his wife, and that started World War I on June 28, 1914.
Zagreb is a splendid city.
The capital of Croatia.
Who's that guy on the horse?
That is Josip Jelačić. He brought Croatia out of feudalism.
Is it hard to get out of feudalism?
Yeah, sure. Look, that's why he has a sword. And his great-great-granddaughter went to school with my daughter when they were little.
Is she going to preschool?
Yeah, she's going to preschool. She's going to become a priest.
Good night.
Good night.
What are you doing?
Brushing.
Oh. Do you ever remember your dream?
Sometimes I do remember my dreams, yes.
How?
Well, if you say twice before you go to bed, I'll remember my dreams, then it helps. Do you want to try it? We'll both say, I'll remember my dreams twice before we go to sleep, and then we'll take a drink of water, and then that helps. Then we'll see if it works in the morning.
Okay.
I'll remember my dreams. I'll remember my dreams. Good night.
Good night. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
What are you doing?
I am having some coffee.
Hey, did you ever dream last night?
I did dream, and I remembered the dream.
What was it about?
Well, I was in court, and I was pleading my case before 3 judges, and I wasn't doing well. And the 3 judges were 3 chickens.
Wow, that must be terrifying.
Did you have a dream?
Yeah.
What was it?
You were in my dream.
No, I wasn't in your dream. You had a dream about me. Those are 2 completely different things. Anyway, what was it?
You were in my dreams talking to a woman.
No, that's possible.
Yes, it is. You were talking to a woman in my dream.
I couldn't have been talking to a woman in your dream.
Why not? You were doing that in my dream.
No, because I was in front of 3 chicken judges.
Here's King Sigmund.
And here is the Royal Palace
Here in Warsaw.
in Poland. And some people refer to King Sigmund as Ziggy, according to my friend Hugh.
How is your friend you?
Not good. Hugh paid Sue to draw Drew, but instead Sue drew Hugh.
What can Hugh do?
Hugh can sue Sue. Here we are in the streets of Vilna,
In Lithuania.
in the Jewish neighborhood. Here is the monument to the Vilna Gaon, Rabbi Eliyahu.
Hey, I don't know when Yom Kippur is.
You better find out and fast.
Here we are at the Jewish cemetery here in Vilnius, Lithuania.
And we are at the tomb of the Gra, the Gaon Rabbi Eliyahu. Gaon means genius. He was the greatest scholar of his generation and the leader of the community.
Here we are in Riga.
In Latvia,
Yes. What's this building about?
this is the Blackhead Guild building. The Blackheads were a fraternity of merchants from the 14th century. And after a long, hard day of merchanting, they would come here to carouse all night. And there were two rules. One, you had to leave all your swords and weapons by the door. And number two, you had to, when you drink using your own flagon. Why? Because you want to be sure that nobody will poison you. So before you start drinking, you make sure you're safe.
Well, that's the same in today's time. Before you drink, designate a driver.
Exactly the same.
Oh, this museum has lots of wonderful paintings.
Yes, the National Gallery of Helsinki. I particularly like this one. It's very original.
Oh, it's the door.
I knew that.
Here we are in Helsinki.
In Finland, in Scandinavia. And here's the National Gallery of Art. They have many art museums and cathedrals.
What kind of religions are they?
Well, they are mostly Protestant, but a small percentage, because they're close to Russia, are Russian Orthodox.
Are there any nuns?
There are nuns.
What kind of nuns are the sweetest?
The Carmelite nuns.
Why did they get guillotined?
Because they had bad habits. Good night.
Good night.
Hey, why don't we do that lucid dreaming tonight?
Lucid dream.
Yeah. Before we go to sleep, we each say, I will have a lucid dream, and I will do a certain action in the dream. What should I do? I've always wanted to juggle 3 of those bowling pin Indian club things. In my dream tonight, I will juggle 3 Indian clubs. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I don't know.
Why don't you fly?
Fly?
Yeah. Say, in my dream, I will fly.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Ready? In my
Dreams, I will fly. I guess it's okay.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, hey. How did it go? Did you fly in the dream?
I did. I fly in an airplane. And I saw you talking to a hostess.
Ooh.
And she's serving us drinks. And she's your girlfriend, ex-girlfriend.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, why didn't you introduce us?
Look, I don't know why I introduced you in the dream, but in real life, if we were in a situation like that, I'm sure I would do the right thing.
Which is?
Nothing to do with witches.
How was your dream? Great dream. I'll take you better. I'll take you better away. I'll take you better. I'll take you better away. Hip slap telephone or a walk comfort zone. I'll take you better. I'll take you better away. I'll take you better. I'll take you better away.